All right, it's your boy Born Reaper. Welcome back to the show. Yeah, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? We are back, and we back with another chill day. You know what I'm saying? I've been gone for a couple weeks, approximately three. It's just like every week for the last 3 weeks, I had something important to do on the day that I need to record, and I try to like to keep my schedule going. So we bringing it back, man. And today, you know what I'm saying, we gonna get into some UFO news. You know what I'm saying? That shit is abundant right now. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of UFO news. So let's get into it. So the most recent news that I just came across was, I don't know if anybody's seen the video of the dude from Panama City that found an asteroid in his backyard, and he took it in his house, and it's starting to look like venom. I bullshit you not. You can find that video anywhere. Just look up UFO in Panama City, and you should see this dude harboring a motherfucking liquid moving, and it's growing. That's the that's the weird shit. It's growing. So I don't know what to do with that information. I don't think the government knows who this guy is or where yet. And a lot of folks want to debunk videos like that, you know what I'm saying, and say it's fake, but it's certain shit you just can't fake. You just can't fake it, man. And it's looking real serious. It looks like he found something that is not of this world. And a lot of folks is just glossing over the one question that has probably been answered. Is there life in the universe? And life in the universe, you know, some people assume that it's going to be exactly like us. Nah, man, it's microorganisms. It's other type of wildlife. Ain't no telling what we got going on in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So I hope old boy being careful with that thing, because I saw he had a piece of Tupperware on a plate and he had it covered up. The last video I saw, he had put it in a safe, and when he opened the safe, it damn near grew to the size of the inside of the safe. And that's the scary thing about UFO, man. A lot of folks think that we're gonna be greeted by um green men or tall gray aliens or 7 foot tall African Americans, as they obviously put it, you know what I'm saying? But nah, man, it could be something. We might start growing mushrooms on our shoulders from few years from now. That's the UFO. That's the alien invasion. You know what I'm saying? You got to think outside the box when you're talking about an alien invasion, bro. It could be something that feeds off our oxygen, and it takes away the oxygen from Earth. It could be anything, man. You got to really just think about that shit. So that's one wild, crazy UFO news story that I just had to put that out there. Now the big one, AI 31 Atlas. I think that's the name of it. It's a giant asteroid that's coming towards Earth. Now, I'm not a believer of actually I keep my mind open, bro. I never say that I don't believe in something like that. I just keep my mind open because obviously there's a outer limit. You know what I'm saying? That you can clearly see that at nighttime when you look in the sky. In the daytime when you look in the sky, there's got to be more to up there than, because we don't know half the stuff about the ocean. So to assume that we done figured out everything that's going on up there is crazy. But the story of this asteroid is self propelled, is moving at his own pace, is generating his own energy, and we also got it's supposed to be 12 miles long. That was when they first discovered it. The frightening thing about it is now they're saying it's 46 miles wide. Think about that for a second. 46 miles wide. And they're afraid that it's gonna impact with Mars. And that's an extinction level asteroid. I mean, to say that there's no life on Mars, we don't know, but they saying if it actually does hit Mars, it's going to erase all our research that we've done on Mars. We just going to have to start from scratch. The rover's going to get damaged. Whatever we got hovering outside that planet is probably going to get damaged. They saying it's a big deal. And if it just so happened to miss Mars, they're afraid that it's gonna hit us. And they've been having press conferences about this shit for the last few days, in private, you know what I'm saying? And just it's kind of weird gearing up for what they're probably finna unveil to the public because we supposed to know something seriously new about this asteroid come the end of October, which is more than a month and a half away. Damn, right when Battlefield 6 dropped. I swear to God, this shit better not end before I get a chance to dig into this game. I know that sounds selfish as fuck, but I already gave up on GTA 6. I'm pretty sure something catastrophic is gonna happen before we even get a chance to even play that shit. But yeah, man, it's just I don't know, man. I like I said, I'm not a non-believer, but I love to keep my mind open because I don't like getting set up for disappointment. And I ain't saying that I want the shit to hit, you know what I'm saying, and that's gonna be the disappointing thing. It's just no, I like to know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a part of that population that's gonna freak out and start looting stores and all that weird shit. But the reality of it is, if it is getting that close to us and it actually got a chance of hitting, it's gonna be a piece of this planet that ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Excuse that. But yeah, just and just all the secrets that they've been keeping, and then all of a sudden they just letting all these secrets out, letting us know that it's actually about to go down. It's kind of like discovering a new land. You know what I'm saying? It's scary at the same time because you don't know what to expect when you get there, but it's also exciting because it's a new discovery. And now we get to see stuff that we aren't used to seeing. You know what I mean? And saying that they're getting messages from this thing and they know that the aliens are 7 foot tall black people. That's the shit that kind of makes me just be like, I side eye your ass on shit like that. Because let's say they did send us a message. I'm 100% positive that we don't have any kind of technology to decipher any of that shit that they sending us if it's an alien type message being sent to us, if that makes sense to you. So with that being said, I don't give a damn. Just let me get some Battlefield 6 in before this shit pop off, man. It come out October 10th, so they give us roughly 2.5 weeks to enjoy the game before the end of the world, I guess. I'm just fucking with y'all, man. Clearly for entertainment purposes only. I'm not trying to scare nobody or no shit like that, but just to just to know the unknown is real interesting to me, and I'm down to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And before my TikTok vid goes to an end, I'm currently at 8 minutes. You know, we only allowed to record 10. I want to speak on haters. So we all got those, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers see you doing certain things. They might not indirectly, you know what I'm saying, tell you that they're hating on you because they ain't that bold. But listen, man, if you got any type of haters in your fucking life, bro, anybody that's hating on anything that you trying to do, any dream that you trying to fulfill, help them folks out, man. Help them folks out, bro. They need that. They need that. They ain't got good karma, bro. If they sitting back catching hell and they act like they don't know why they're catching hell, help them folks, man. Spread some of your good karma to the haters, bro, because they need that shit. They really do. A lot of folks ain't got nothing to do with their time, but worry about what somebody else doing with theirs. And this ain't really directed. I haven't that I know of. I'm pretty sure there's some people out there like fuck Jane, you know what I'm saying? Fuck Born Reaper. Ain't nobody studying motherfucker. But just I know of people that's going through some stuff and they don't know how to deal with handling haters. And all I got to say is help them folks out, man. You see them struggling, give them $1. You see them need, buy them a drink or something. You know what I'm saying? They need shit like that, bro. The haters is going through it these days, bro. They need motivation to know that there's good in everybody. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And keep them out your life after that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to entertain haters at all. So with that being said, all y'all love your haters, man. We need them motherfuckers. Cause if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing something right. You feel me? But with that being said, with the TikTok portion of my video out the way, let's get into some wrestling news before I sign off on this thing. So in 2027, WWE has officially said that WrestleMania is going to be held in Saudi Arabia. And the big fear of that is, okay, it'll be held in Saudi Arabia this year, but what about the year after that? And the year after that? If they just keep shoving money down TKO's throat, what's next? You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to deal with this wrestling shit. We they already moved it to a streaming service that's way too expensive for me to afford right now. And that means no more PLEs for me unless I just catch the highlights on YouTube. Um it's just a lot, man. And just to move it to Saudi Arabia, and then the crowd in Saudi Arabia is so disrespectful to the female wrestlers. It's kind of cringy to watch it. And you're gonna give the biggest, most exciting PLE that we got in the States to them for a little money when you make more than enough money here in the States. It's kind of slapping the face to the fans. And like I said, I'm not getting the ESPN app, so my PLE, I do the recap if I do the win losses or whatever. But I can't spend the money right now on a $30 app when I got Netflix for Raw. I hadn't had Netflix ever, and I got that for just to see Raw. So for me to move over, and we already had Peacock, you know what I'm saying? And my wife got the USA app to catch SmackDown whenever she can. But yeah, man, just bad move for WWE. That being said, your boy Born Reaper's finna sign off. We've been doing Twitch. We've been streaming Borderlands 4. And we've been going live on TikTok. So if you're checking me out on any of those platforms, I really appreciate y'all. But let's keep the subs going. Let's keep the party going. And I get up with y'all boys next week on the next vid. Boy Reaper out. Have another chill day, yo.